What's up, everyone? This is Jay Morikami, your friendly neighborhood 41-year-old newbie online entrepreneur. How is everybody doing today? Today, right now, I'm driving to my son's soccer game. It's a Friday afternoon in Japan, and right now we're having a nice holiday season. You know, we have 10 days off. This is our first time in Japan. In Japan, they call this time of the season the Golden Week. Yes, well, you know, it's right after, spring, and we're just in between spring and summer, and yeah, it's one of the best seasons you can have in Japan. And yeah, and usually we have about 7 or maybe 5 days off in this time as a holiday. But this year, this is our first time we're having 10 consecutive days in a row as a holiday. Yes. Well, basically, when you're on your business like me, where you're living your life as an entrepreneur, you know, you can decide when to take your days off and when to work. Yes. And that's one of the reasons I want to talk about today is about time freedom. You know, this is one of the reasons why I started my own business 5 years ago. You know, I started my own one-man band real estate agency office, using the internet, because I thought, we don't need, we don't have to have a big office like, the traditional way as a real estate agency, just with a computer and with a laptop and the internet, you can leverage technology and do whatever you want, and that's, and one of the reasons was, when I was working as, before I started my own business, I was working at a regular local real estate agency, and, I was trying to grind, because I had my dream, I had my ambitions, and, well, it's a local agency, so it was kind of slow, but still, the owner was kind of, manipulating, so like, each time when I was trying to work hard, and well, he's the owner, so he goes home early when every day when the clock hits 6 o'clock in the afternoon, he goes home, but my life was depending on commission, so I wanted to make as much as money as I can, and I was working hard, and but when 6 o'clock starts, when it becomes 6 o'clock in the afternoon, he tries to make everyone go home. I don't know why, because, and sometimes it was the opposite, basically I was quite independent, even while I was working for someone, and I couldn't understand it, because when, I want to work hard, I would, it's my time. I wanted to use my time wisely. So if I wanted to work more, I would stay late and, work as much as I can. And there are some days that when everything is, has moved as planned, and, there's nothing to do. So sometimes when, when I try to go home early, well, basically when, I was basically paid to stay at the office until 6, but, I stayed until 6. And sometimes when, the clock strikes 6, I wanted to go home. But when, the owner had his own, business going on, and he had to stay late, he tries to stop me. And he tries to make me, stay and work late. I can understand that. So that's one of the reasons, I wanted to be control in my own time, work as much as I can, and work when I, when I don't need it, not because I feel like not working or not, if I'm doing what I need to do and, doing what I have to do for the company, just leave just let it be. Just leave me alone, and I'll do my job. But I don't know. Maybe in English you call that micromanaging. Micromanaging is not good. Yes. You have to give the freedom, let the employee have some air to breathe and be creative in their jobs. That's what I think. Yeah. And basically, so time freedom. What would you do when you have the time freedom? You could do whatever you want. You can work wherever you want. You can work when you want, and you can work wherever you want. It's all on your, it's all up to you. It depends on your choice and your actions, Yes. That's just what I wanted to do, I wanted to work when I want and when I needed to. And also to be there with my family, because when my little boy came up to me, he wanted to be a soccer player. He needed a coach, just taking him to a soccer team and practice will not be enough. Yes, so that's one of the reasons, to spend time, when he finishes school and comes home, I usually spent maybe an hour or so, to practice with him, take him to the park, and we would just kick the ball, and I would be his mini coach. Yes, and right now he's already 14 years old, but he's in one of the academies of the professional soccer teams in Japan. Yes, so yeah, and I'm very proud of him. But if I was working for someone, work as an employee, basically what I think, if you're an employee, if you don't have a dream, you will be working for other people's dreams and ambitions. But yeah, if you have a dream it's your life, you got to go get it. That's what I think. Yes. And yeah, now with the power of the internet and the technology, yes, if we can be creative, and if we put in the work, yes, I think there's a lot of opportunities. Yeah. Yeah. Well, guys, yeah, I just want to share that. That's one of the reasons I started my own business, is because time freedom, because you only got one life, and time is your life, All right, guys, that's it for today. I hope it was helpful, or maybe you liked it. Yeah. And I'll see you guys tomorrow again. Bye-bye.